Hey guys, today we'll be looking at the Muro box, which is made by a Taiwanese company, and it's called the world's first app-controlled music box. Music boxes are interesting because they're an old technology. I think they actually date back to 1700s or 1800s. But yeah, these were a very old way of playing music. Like before the gramophone was invented, before record players were invented, people would actually make these music boxes and they'll put specialized rolls of cylinders, right? And these contain the combs, I guess, the steel combs inside the music box to play those cylinders that have special like pins on it for playing the type of music. It's very low fidelity music, but I think a lot of people would find it very charming because of the unique type of sound you get from it. And yeah, I find it very charming because of the vintage technology that basically this, like the music boxes have been around for hundreds of years. So they really are the original way of playing music portably, and I find that very interesting. But the problem with music boxes, of course, have always been that aside from those really big ones that can play the cylinders and stuff, the small ones generally can only play like a specific type of music. So you can't really change out the cylinders and stuff like that. You can't really choose other types of music other than buying other music boxes, and then you had to start a whole collection and stuff. But this is the first one that lets you actually control it from your phone. You guys, I guess I don't really know how the technology works, since the traditional music boxes actually require a physical like cylinder like inside the actual thing to have pins inside of it, and then it'll roll those pins in place. So I don't know how this actually works, but anyways, this Taiwanese company has managed to get something like this working, which is pretty interesting to me. So there's two models that they sell. This is the Lite model, which is cheaper. It's $220, I think, US. The more expensive version, the full featured version, sells for $200 more, about $420, I think. And the major difference is that the fully featured version lets people actually compose their own music. So you can also insert a USB stick full of MIDI files on it to play, which is cool. I mean, that's a nice feature. And also, if you're a musician, you can plug in a MIDI input into the fully featured version, and you can create your own songs and stuff like that and upload it, which is nice. But I don't really do that. I just want to listen to songs. And so that's what this version is for. This really only has the capability of playing music that other people have created. So yeah, that's we'll be looking at this one here. It's cheaper. Of course, I couldn't justify spending $200 more, and I don't really, I mean, just to be able to play MIDI files from a USB drive, which is pretty much the only thing I would really be able to do, since I don't have a MIDI input and I don't really compose music. So anyways, let's do the unboxing. This was originally an Indiegogo project, I think, or a Kickstarter project. So yeah, here it goes. So yeah, it says origin of the Muro box here after we've seen a doctoral US. We bought in Austria, we know each other. Okay. So yeah, usually like I said, music boxes repeat the same melody over and over. You can't really customize it generally, and that was the issue with traditional music boxes. And yeah, this is decided to make a music box that can play other types of music, which is nice. So, and yeah, found is a Taiwanese. There's a Chinese version of the back here. Okay, let's look at the actual. Now, music boxes are cool. I just gotta say, I like vintage technology, like watches and stuff like that, mechanical watches. I like clockwork, like automata and stuff like that. Those are all really interesting too. So music boxes kind of fit in with those kind of technology. It's like hundreds of years old. So I think they also sell like additional accessory called a resonance box or something like that. That's a bigger box that you can put the music box on top of, and it'll amplify the sound. But that's like another $100-something, and it's bigger, and I don't think I really need that. Okay, so here's what else it comes with. It comes with the product instructions, of course. You got to download an app to play this, and this is actually more substantial than I was expecting. This power adapter. I thought it would just be something that would run off of a USB-C cable, but nope, it needs quite a hefty power supply, I guess. So yeah, it's traditional. This is the type of power supply you find on a gaming laptop. So yeah, I guess I was expecting something like yeah, USB-C power or something like that, but it looks like it requires more power than that. All right, and get ready for the actual music box itself. So let's see, here we go. This is not actual wood, I don't think, unfortunately. Looks like it's just wood veneer, maybe. Not actual wood itself. So yeah, this is the actual music box. All right. That's what it looks like. So for those of you who haven't seen a music box, this is generally what a music box has. It has like a steel comb, and then traditionally a music box will only play the same melody because it has a cylinder that has the pins required to play that melody. And that's really the problem with music boxes, that they can only play like one specific melody. If you want different ones, you got to buy more music boxes. And I know there's probably bigger ones back then that can accept different rules of cylinders, but those are not usually the type that people can just buy and put in their house. It says Muro box here. So yeah, this is the first one I've seen where it's kind of small and portable like this, and you can actually play the song that you want, or actually multiple songs, I should say. Yeah. This is the input, DC input at the back, then a selector switch here. It's interesting. Nothing at the bottom. This is the speaker, I'm guessing, right here, it's speaker grill. So yeah, okay. So should be pretty interesting. I'll hook it up to the app and let's see how it works. Oh yes, so before I connect the app, this can actually be played without the app, which is nice because, well, you might not always, be connected to the internet. You might not always want to have your phone with you. So this provides an offline way to do it. So this is actually a power button in addition to a song switch button, I guess. So you just press it and it'll automatically start playing a song like this. And this is what a music box sounds like. It's very lo-fi, but it's got a very charming type of sound to it. So when you hear it, you can't be helped but be charmed by the type of music. At least that's how I feel. It has a very unique tone to it, right? I mean, yeah, a completely acoustic instrument here. And then this is very interesting. It's like it's all automated. The cylinder here, generally in a traditional music box, it's just one cylinder that has all these pins that rotates, right? And this one has programmable pins on it, which is very cool. Yeah, it's all the sounds generated by the steel comb here, and yeah, it's coming out the speaker here, which I guess this is the speaker and at its default volume. And you can change the music just by using this. So change next song. So this is another song. Change to another song. Flew for these. Nice. Pretty amazing what it can do with such a limited set of tones here, actually. It's not a whole lot of tones that it can produce, but I guess as much as, I don't know, it uses MIDI files, so I guess technically it can reproduce anything a MIDI file can, which is actually a lot. I used to play MIDI files a lot back in the day when MIDI files were fairly common for transporting music, since this was the age before MP3s. Before MP3s, there were MID files that everyone used to play music and stuff like that. Very lo-fi, but it was small size, I guess. That's why. Back in the days of dial-up. very charming. I like the sound. Yeah, is that it? Oh. Okay, I guess I actually don't know how many songs it has in its library in the offline mode, but now I'm gonna switch it to the online mode and try to connect it to the app. All right, so this is the Muro Box app, which you can download from the App Store. So once you get it connected to the Wi-Fi and you get it linked and everything and sign in, these are the songs you can play. Of course, I got the Lite version, which means I cannot make my own music or play my own songs. However, the only thing I can do with it is play other people's songs, which there is a decent amount of. So yeah, let's see, a Chopin Etude Opus 10 number 3. I believe this is the Tristesse, one of my favorites. So yeah, you can play this. And then it'll actually show you the notes as well. So pretty cool. You'll see it in action here. One of my favorite Chopin. I mean, there's a lot of good Chopin compositions, but it's probably one of his most poignant and the sorrowful ones, I'd say. It sounds very sad to me and gentle. There's a lot of Chinese music here. There's a Jay Chou one. I'm gonna change the place. Jay Chou, Qi Li Sheng. It's the famous Jay Chou song. Oh, pretty cool. So yeah, this works pretty well. Let's do Let It Be, Beatles, classic song. Nice. Okay, it's Canon. And a very popular piece of music. So yeah, obviously it's missing, I mean, a lot of tones, but it's pretty impressive what it can do with this limited array of tones that it has. That's pretty impressive. Oh, so that's actually almost it. A short piece. There's Moonlight Sonata, very famous. It doesn't sound exactly like Moonlight Sonata. I think I probably need the main part to play to be able to really figure it out. Ode to Joy, there's Eric Satie. He's a popular one too. Oh, is this one gonna load? That one's not loading. Oh, here we go. I wonder if they have some Debussy. I want to see Clair de Lune on here. That'd be a nice one to play. Let's see Eric Satie for now. Let's see. Here, let's see if they could play Clair de Lune. Pretty good playing some classical music. Arabesque. Okay, let's try some Yuruma. All right. So yeah, there's some capabilities of the Muro box. It's got a very charming type of music to it. I mean, this is, I think what most people still like music boxes, even though it's very vintage, antique technology. It's very cool how it works, right? Yeah, I mean, traditionally this was a totally, kind of like back from the period where people made clockwork and mechanical watches and stuff like that. So I got really interested in the engineering of how a music box is made. And yeah, I like the tone is very special from a music box, right? It's got a very unique type of tone to it. And the traditional problem with music boxes is that you can only play one type of music on it. Well, now that has been remedied because you can now play songs that other people made from the internet. So yeah, if you're interested in that, if you like the unique tone from a music box and you want to play what other people have composed, not just one song, I think that eliminates one of the problems of a music box, right? You don't have to keep buying different music boxes. Now you have it all in just this one. And you have it at a finger's notice actually on your app. So you can just search for a song that someone has made. So I think it's very cool. So for $200, a little bit over $200 US, and you can have a very unique piece of technology. So that's it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, thanks for watching.